Hello everyone, welcome once again to another educational video by Slidescope's team. This is a Power BI dashboard that we are building here. In the dashboard, we are using the insurance premium data. In the insurance premium data, you can see we have total insurance premium by driver age and previous accidents, average annual mileage by car manufacturing year, previous accident and driver age wise insurance premium on a scatter plot with a trend analysis and using uh, area chart to understand the impact of average insurance premium by car age and previous accident counts. The average insurance premium paid, total insurance premium paid, and some filters to filter data on the basis of previous accidents. How to create the calculated grouped columns is something that you are going to learn in this particular data set. So let's get started with this tutorial. So here is a simple data description for the car insurance premium data set. This data set includes 1000 rows of synthetic data representing car insurance premium calculating using a realistic formula, and it features key variables such as driver age, driver experience, previous accidents, annual mileage, car manufacturing year, car age, and the insurance premium, providing meaningful insights for research in insurance industry. It is particularly useful for training and testing linear regression models, analyzing feature importance, and conducting predictive analysis. So to begin analysis and start creating the dashboard, we will simply connect this data set with Power BI. So we will simply open Power BI and connect it. In Power BI, we will simply click on Get Data since the file is provided as a text CSV file. So we will connect with that. And here we are going to connect this file which is of 25 KB. I will provide you the link of dataset and everything so that you can download it from here. When you are loading data, make sure all the columns are properly mapped with their values, and we will simply load the data. We will simply create a text box where we will write the title of our analysis, and the title that we have is car insurance premium data analysis. You can align it like this, like in a full width. Select the title, align it to center. You can select the font size of around 28. First we have to select it so that the data is visible properly, and here you can just make it to just style it as a bold font, and now you can style its effects. So if you want to give any background to it, you can use that background. So in view, we are selecting this accessible neutral theme here, and according to the theme we are going to provide the font color and background color. So we will provide, obviously we will use a light font color for this. So light font color that we are going to use is this color, and in effects the background color that we are going to use is a dark background color. We will enable its shadow, enable visual border. In border also we will select the same color and use 12 pixel for rounding. So now we have our heading ready. This is optional. If you want to use any other different type of analysis, like different type of theme color or font color, you can choose that. There are many type of themes available here, and you can also browse for more themes. The first dashboard that we are going to create is a overview dashboard where we will just analyze overview of our data set. And for beginners, I have also provided ideas here, so you can copy these ideas and create different type of dashboards. So because it's an overview dashboard, so we will simply rename the heading to insurance premium analysis overview, and in here we are just going to Provide it like this. One more thing we can do if the style is not getting copied. So we can simply paste in notepad and then paste here. And then I will rechange the style. There is some problem. So change it, make the font size to 28. I'm sorry, it is taking too much time. Bold. So this is insurance premium analysis overview. In visuals, we will first create a card displaying the average insurance premium. So to do that, we will simply click card here, and in our card, we are going to put the field as average insurance premium. So the field average, the first when we'll bring the field, it will show us sum of value. We will do change it to average, and here in our card visual, the category label, it is already written average insurance premium. So we can use the same font, and we will use this simple font here, and we will just increase the size to 15 pixel, and you can adjust your card's height and width. In your card's height and width, you can go to effect, and here also you can enable a simple shadow and a visible border that we are going to select is the same as previous case. In our border, if you want to enable, you can simply enable a radius also. So in your visual border, just enable the radius of 12 pixels. So now whatever card visuals are there, we can copy them. For example, if you want to show this is average of insurance premium. Now suppose we want to rename this, right? So we can write in short also like average insurance premium, and we already know that data is in USD, so you can write it like this, and here just increase its height so that it is visible properly. Here you can do one more thing. In your properties, you have the padding, so you can reduce the top padding, you know, if you want, so that you can adjust it little more. So whatever you want to do, you can do that, those kind of adjustments from there. We'll get rid of this, copy this and paste this. So I have simply pressed copy visual and pasted the visual here. Okay, here we can also collect something like total insurance premium, so we are going to use sum. So instead of average, we will use sum here. Because there are 1000 rows, the sum is 493.74k. So obviously both values are similar, but when you will use some kind of filters, these are going to change. Now we'll just reposition it like this, because now we want to create a clustered bar chart. So in a clustered bar chart, I will just make its height like this, just double of the height of the card visuals that we created. Align it to a little bit of center. And here in clustered bar chart, we have driver age and insurance premium. So we will see average of premium by driver's age. So a cluster bar chart showing the distribution of premiums by driver age. For that, we have x-axis and y-axis. So here in the bar, we will bring driver age to the x-axis and insurance premium to the y-axis. Okay, and we have simply changed it to clustered column here. If it is clustered bar, it will display data like this, and if it is clustered column, it will display data like this. So here you can see when driver age is 50, then the sum of premium is in the higher range. Okay, so when driver age is between 40 to 50, we can say in those cases we have some tall buildings here, and we also have some tall bar here when the driver age is around 60 to 65 mark. So this is sum of insurance premium by driver age. So we will simply rename it as total insurance premium by driver age. Now we will simply go to title of this tab. So in its title, we will simply align the title to center, increase its width a little bit, let's say 16, make it bold, and choose a color that we have chosen. Similarly, in the bars also, in visual, we have columns, and every column has this color. So we can select a color as per our theme that we have selected so far. We can simply copy this format printer and apply it here. So that we have this, and then we have to just redo this bar thing. So we'll just rename the title and enable the color. So this will give us the shadow also, and okay, this color will be good. So this way you can see this is the total insurance premium by driver age is now giving us insights about in which ages do we have most values of sum of insurance. Next, with the help of a line chart, we will try to analyze annual mileage trends across car manufacturing years. So in the data set, you can see car manufacturing year is given. So for car manufacturing year, we will analyze annual mileage trends across them. Okay. So we have a mileage value also. This is annual mileage value for 1000 kilometers. So we will try to analyze this. For this, we'll create a line chart. So we will simply click here, create a line chart. In the line chart, first we will copy some styling, and then in x-axis we are going to bring the year. Anytime you have the date related value. So here our car manufacturing year is given. So anytime we have that, we will bring it to x-axis, and in the y-axis we will try to bring the numerical value, which in this case will be annual mileage. Okay, so we will simply bring annual mileage here, and this is sum of annual mileage by car manufacturer year. So average mileage simply means total distance a car has driven over a year. Okay, so here we will simply choose average instead of sum, because this will give us insights per car basis. Like on an average, you can see in 1990 on an average a car has driven 18.28 kilometer and so on. And if you want to see for the entire data set, you can use sum here. So you can see. So this is mileage by car manufacturing year. So we will simply call it, rename for this visual as mileage. I say if you are choosing average, so we will simply rename for this visual as average mileage. Okay, and this is, if you want to keep the units of distance whichever is used here, miles or kilometer, you can specify. So this is average annual mileage by car manufacturing year. Now if you will go to this data set, you will see our driver experience. Okay, and uh, this is previous accidents. So in previous accidents we can see that in some cases previous accidents are also zero. Okay, so let's try to create a group for previous accidents. So here we will simply right click here, and from here we will try to create a new group. In the group we will say previous accidents bins, whatever you want to call it, and group type is a bin, or you can also write a list. Okay, so let's say if value is 0, So we click on 0 and click on group, and let's call it no accidents, or let's say yes, no, sorry, and for all others we will write yes. Okay, so this will simply convert this to a categorical variable. They're not letting us name that. And previous accidents, yes, no, whatever you want to call it. So we are just calling it previous accident, yes, no. Okay, now this will create a grouped column for us. Okay, and let's say we create a donut chart here. In the donut chart, we as legend we bring previous accident, so it will automatically give you yes no values. Okay, and then you want to calculate how many yes and how many no values are there. So if you will go here, you will see that there is no id column here, like you have in your SQL tables the primary key column or something. So for that, what we can do, we can simply go to transform data, and in transform data we can go to add column and add an index column from 1. This index column is basically giving index to every row, or a unique id value to every row here. After this, don't forget to close and apply, otherwise these settings will not be applied. And now you will see you have a calculated column with Power Query Editor, the index column. All we have to bring here is to count the values. So just use, instead of sum of index, we will use count. I think ratio will be same because we have 1000 values, but obviously count will differ. So here you can see there are 846 cases where previous accidents is yes, and there are 154 cases, like 15.4% cases, when driver has not met any accident or there is no accident. Okay, you can also select this. So let's select this and copy with format painter. So count of index is not making sense here, so we will simply uh, rename this drivers by previous accident. Okay, drivers by previous accident, yes or no, and this is the value. Since we have some space here, what we can do, if you want to change slice color you can change, but I like that because it is as per the theme. In your data labels we can increase the size of values so that we can see them properly, and if you want for your legend you can increase the font size here also. Okay, I'm increasing the font size, but I will take it to bottom center so that we have both values properly. So this is driver by previous accident, yes or no, in a simple donut chart. For such type of graphs, you can also create a pie chart. It will be basically the same thing. We will also try to see the driver demographic impact on insurance premium. For that, we will use a scatter plot. So a scatter plot can be used to see relationship between two variables. So what we are going to do here is we will simply select uh, here in values. So we have x-axis and y-axis, for example. So we have two variables. Okay. So in a scatter plot, we will try to bring the driver's insurance premium on y-axis. I'm sorry. So on y-axis, insurance premium, because this is a dependent variable, and on the x-axis we will try to bring the driver age. Obviously it is going to show us the summarized version. We will simply say don't summarize this. Okay, so you can see a downward trend here, a downward trend that kind of indicates, what is this indicating, that as per the data, when driver's age is increasing, the insurance premium value is slowly decreasing. So this is a simple relationship plot here. And first we will try to copy the same style here, and then we are going to do some more settings here. This is driver age and insurance premium relation. And if you want, you can go here. So just select your graph, and on your x and y axis you can increase the title size if you want to see it more clearly. So let's make it 13, or similarly on y axis at least make it bold so that it is visible more clearly. So this is insurance premium. Let's select this chocolatey color that we have here also. Now here, in order to show the trend, you can click on it, and when you have such type of graph with you, so you also have further analysis for your visual. From here you can go further analysis, and you can just enable the trend line. So when you will enable the trend line, it will be helpful in showing the trend further, right? And for your trend line you can choose any type of color. So let's select a color. Oh, this is not visible. We have to select a light color or a dark color. So let's select a light color. And line style can be solid or dashed, whatever you want to bring here. If you want, you can apply x-axis constant line, y-axis constant line. That is not something we are going to do here. And you can enable or disable the transparency also. But this is a trend line. We have created dedicated videos related to trend line analysis, linear regression. I will using Power BI. I will provide a link to those videos also, so that you can go there and watch them and try to understand the meaning of all this. But this is how you can enable a trend line here in your scatter plot, and more importantly see the impact of one variable on the other variable. There is one more interesting thing that can be done here. So for example, you can see a legend here. Okay, legend basically, if you are familiar with something like Seaborn plot, so they use hue, that is for color, right? So we have a previous accident categorical value. So you can see here, in these cases you can see like these gray values are no, right? So those who don't have any accident, right, their premium is low, right? You can see them in bottom. Obviously for some of them it is high, but for most of these people, for most of these drivers who don't have any previous accident, their insurance premium value is low. Obviously it is also following the same trend. It is decreasing with drivers age, but the value is lower as compared to those drivers who have accidents. So this is also an interesting thing that you can bring here with the help of this calculated grouped column. And since we try to analyze with driver's age, so with driver's age also we can bring this here. Okay, and this will bring data for us. We will use a stack. So in stacked you will have a better view of it, that in this case also the total insurance premium is lower as compared to those who have accidents and who don't have accidents. As we have analyzed the impact of different type of variables on insurance premium here, we are doing the insurance premium analysis. There is one more important variable, that is car age. So let's try with the area chart here. In area chart also is very much similar to a line chart, but here on x-axis we are bringing car age, assuming that this is an independent thing because obviously car will age accordingly. And then on y-axis we are going to bring insurance premium paid. So here also you can see, as per different car ages, what is the total sum of premium paid. You can also change it to average, like as per car age, what is the average insurance premium paid. So we can rename for this visual as average insurance premium paid for car's age, and which is very clear that as the age of car is increasing, the average premium by car is also increasing here. So this is important thing, and this is average insurance premium by car age. Here also, if you want to bring the previous accidents thing, so you can bring it in legend. Now you will have two different graphs. Okay, the first area chart, the no, that is on upper side. Here you can see in this case, when value is yes, that means they have met some previous accident. So in these cases, the value of premium is high as previously, and here also you can see the same trend. So if you want, you can put this type of trend here to see the visuals, both visuals, effect of both visuals here. Otherwise, you can simply remove it from here. Now, to make it simple, because in most of the cases we have used this yes no thing, let's use it here also, and we have seen its change here. A simple thing will be to create a slicer, not here. So we will just click anywhere else and create a slicer, which is used to create filters in Power BI. We will put a slicer here because we have some space here, and in slicer we will bring this field. Since we have only two values, so we will just use it as a button. For that we will use it as a tile. Okay, and here we have slicer header. So in slicer header we will just increase the header size, not possible, just remove it, go to title, enable it, and this is previous accidents. Okay, yes or no, and we will simply use our theme color, align it to center. It will act like a button. You will just see that here. And if you want, you can assign some kind of backgrounds to these uh, slices. So values, not font color, not border, but background. Select a light background. Yeah. So now we have a very simple filter here. I just try to do one more thing. Effect, shadow on, border color, any color will do the trick. 12, so that it looks part of our theme. So we have our previous accidents case here, and in previous accidents we can see, let's make it one side here. If no, you will press no, and now you will see the entire data set. If the previous accidents is no, what is average insurance premium, uh, total insurance premium, so we have to change it to total, not average. And you can see the impact on for different driver ages, average annual mileage by car, drivers previous accident, obviously is no here. In case of no, you can see the same trend. Okay, and if you want to see for both, just click once more and then you will be able to see them both. So this is a very simple insurance premium analysis overview. This is the first part where we just stuck to analyzing the data. The second part, we will do predictive insights, where we will use KPI cards for displaying the R square value, the MAE value, the RMSE value. So that is something that you are going to learn in the second part. If you would like to learn that, please subscribe to our channel so that when we will post those type of videos, you will get a notification. What type of analysis do you want us to do next? You can also comment that, tell us that in the comment section below. This will give us an idea and we will bring that analysis for you. So thanks for watching the video. Have a nice day.